Well, guys, let's pick up where we left off and talk to Iskarion for Harbinger of Discord. Cool title.
It seems a demi-human swarm is running rampant in Westfield.
I totally forgot while I was doing all those side quests that the start of this chapter was demi-human swarm, and all my brain could go was isekai, 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 isekai. It's like every isekai anime, manga, whatever, we'll start with, you know, the guy gets dropped in, does something with the kingdom, boom, demi-humans. It's always the same name, too.
Word is that they emerged from the western woodlands and are destroying local settlements.
If there's a big-titted fox chick, I swear to God, I'm going to lose my mind.
Yulden would appear to be their next target. Our mission is to defend it.
Demi-humans are a menace. Their minds have been warped beyond remedy by Jade.
Andreas, you can't say that. That's racist. God, have you not seen Shield Hero?
For years now, any who approach those woods have met with an ill fate.
If they can't string sentences together, and they're driven only by the taste of human flesh.
I don't know, this is a little, I don't know, this game might get canceled.
From monsters, are they?
Perhaps not. These attacks are not normal monster activity. They're clearly coordinated.
Ah, so that's why Duke Hende and the royal government have called for their eradication.
Yes. So, we wipe out the demi-humans, then identify the cause of their rampage.
Sounds like a good chance to bolster the Blue Fox's reputation.
However,
Don't think our current equipment is sufficient for taking on demi-humans. Yes, our last battle with them made that painfully obvious. What if we ask the researcher to come up with something? That might be an idea. It may require some negotiation, in which case you'd be best suited to the task. Would you mind, Andreas? If you insist, thank you. Oh. Let's also talk to Iskarion.
Iska, I want to move some of our members around. Here's a list of who I was thinking of.
all right, let's see.
I don't know why you'd want to be called Iska compared to Iskarion. Like, Iskarion is fucking awesome.
I have no objections. It's important to have the right people in the right places, I'd say.
It's like Andreas asking to be called Andy. I mean, Fred, that one works a little bit because his full name isn't that badass. And Izzy, because I can't pronounce it. But Iskarion is way cooler.
Question is, who's going to tell our comrades they're being transferred?
I get why Rickenback would also want to be called Rickles because, you know, she's trying to be cute and bubbly, even though I think Rickenback is a more badass name.
I was thinking you could do it.
But for her character, Rickles works.
You realize that people may not take this particularly well, don't you?
All the more reason for you to do it. Everyone trusts you. They'll do what you say.
I'm sure there's no ill will on your part, but I can't help but feel a little exploited. You do seem perfectly happy to have me do your dirty work.
As you say, there's no ill will involved. I appreciate your help.
I was saying this last video, I just don't get what the hell is going on here. I like these characters. I don't know. I mean, part of me wants to scream, get to the point. I know that was side content, but I don't. I think the best side content is when your side stuff, your character stuff, which is optional, still has something to do with that main plot. What he was saying there, like, you know, how the logistics of how the Blue Foxes run, just at this point, I really don't care enough at this point because you haven't shown them really becoming friends and leaning on each other and seeing what each of them is. Because we know that Waltequin, Andreas, Fred, and Iskarion all are the four leaders of the Blue Foxes and they have equal share, but what exactly do each of them do? Because, I mean, from the way it looks, Andreas is really the leader and the other guys are like his lieutenants. Like, exactly how is everything broken down and how is the structure of the Blue Foxes? Maybe that would have been something to go into a little earlier, and then that conversation would have made more sense. Or, like I said, show them becoming friends and having some better dialogue before we get into that nitty-gritty of Andreas is making Iscarian do shit. This is what I was talking about in the last video. I think if you step back, this game looks like a pretty picture. When you step in and really dig into it, you notice a lot of cracks. And it's bugging me a little bit. Oh, God.
Andreas.
Trying to move my character with my stomach. Wondering why I was doing that. Well, it's because my other arm is draped back behind my chair, stretching my shoulder.
Aye.
Oh, why is that?
Speaking of which...
Oh, you previously inquired about our facility for developing weapons, yes? Well, as of today, they are available for use. Oh, that's certainly good news. I actually came to talk to you about equipment as it happens. Ah, good to hear. How might I be of assistance? The two services we offer are weapon development and research. Provide me with the requisite materials, and I will be able to develop new weapons for you. Anything you develop can be bought from the shop next to us. And what about your that thing orb research? The aim of our research is to create more and more deadly iterations of these wondrous orbs. In order to do so, however, I will need the necessary materials. Might you be able to create new types of orbs at some point with top quality materials? They can withstand the manufacturing process, possibly, certainly, in fact. What about the Fenrir we took down recently? It's funny you bring that up, because I've just finished working on this. Fenrir's orb. Oh, that didn't take long. Wasn't that a year ago? Why are you laughing like that, dude? It's not every day one gets their hands on such a specimen. I couldn't rest until it was done. In celebration of the laboratory's opening, you can have it for free. What's the catch? Well, if you consider continuing to support our research, a catch, I'll think about it. Okay. Goldhorn's cool. What's this one do? Deal damage, inflict freeze. Yeah, but Bahamut does more damage. But he deals freeze. Yeah, I think we'll take him over. What? No, wait. Swap that around. There we go. We'll take Fenrir and the support one.
Andreas.
Oh, Andreas, I suppose you've come to see how upgrading of our orbs is coming along. Well, I wish I had some results to give you, but alas, I haven't made much progress as I'd like. The problem is the lack of funding. I thought we'd allocated you a sizable budget. Sizable? It's barely enough to cover our overheads. Then you better make some efficiency savings. Andreas, this is the future of the nation we're talking about. Surely you can't put a price on that.
Thank you.
Thank you. Now I can progress with my experiments. It shouldn't take long for me to get results, just you wait and see. Try not to get carried away. New engraving to be researched through... I still cannot say that word. Clearly, I still cannot say that word. So you've been doing well, Andreas. I do no more than is my duty. Fulfilling your duty means fulfilling everyone's expectations. No wonder you're trusted. Don't you have something important to tell me? Straight to the point, eh? Well, yes, I have a proposition for you. Why don't we upgrade our weapons development facility? It'd help us better meet the needs of each battle. It's worth considering, I suppose. I know a man who can get his hands on some Imperial equipment. It would be an additional cost, but it should pay for itself before long. Give me a while to think about it. And yeah, why not? Ah, so you're ready to invest. You can't fight with weapons that are worse for wear.
Thanks.
I thought you might have other priorities, but I needn't have worried. I've given you the money, the rest is up to you. Of course, leave it to me. Yay, unit rank 3. Allows a new ability to be unlocked in abilities. Okay. What is this new ability? Okay. Not entirely sure what new abilities. Whatever. We'll figure it out as we go. Check out weapon development. Visiting weapon development allows you to use materials to develop new weapons. Newly developed weapons can be bought at the shop. Increasing your weapon development rank will allow you to develop stronger weapons. Materials can be obtained as bonus rewards for missions. Breathe in, breathe out. Replica dagger. Gives him shadows, or gives him assassination back. We'll pick that one up. Ah, okay. Might as well pick all of those up and check out orb research. Unlock the engravings for an orb. The orb will gain the engravings effect. Increasing your orb research rank will allow you to further upgrade orbs. Materials can be obtained as bonuses for missions. Okay, so this is Bahamut, Goldhorn, and Fenrir. Oh wow, it also takes gold to upgrade these. Okay. Clearly we do not have enough gold for that, but it's nice to know. Check out the new weapons we just developed, which cost a pretty penny. And we won't be able to do that until we make more money doing missions. Just make sure. Yep, looks like we've completed everything.
This will be the Blue Fox's first long-distance deployment. Expect a major battle. You are to eliminate a demi-human swarm that has laid waste to several Westfield villages. Their path so far suggests that they are set to attack the town of Yulden next. Yulden is located on the Jacquerie Highway that runs westward from Centralfield. It's the most prosperous town in all of Westfield, and an essential stopover for pilgrims and traders alike. Your task is to prevent the swarm from reaching Yulden and ensure that no harm befalls the town.
All while the Imperials draw ever closer.
There have only been reports of minor skirmishes with the enemy fleet descending upon Targaryen naval base. A major engagement has yet to occur. There is
Although they
still
look like
time
straight up
before the battle
battleships.
truly begins. Time aplenty for you to fulfill this mission.
It's just all so underwhelming.
There is just as much meaning to be found in defending Yulden as there is in fending off the Empire.
Please, I am in no mood for such nonsense.
Enough. We must hurry.
I mean, I agree with Walter Quinn. I mean, like, what the hell are we doing, guys? Like, we're dealing with internal politics and all this shit when we're being invaded by a major military power. I think we should kind of go deal with that first. Okay, then.
It's unheard of for demi-humans to amass in such numbers.
They certainly didn't all gather together by chance.
Indeed not. We ought to find out what's behind this.
We can think about that later. For now, our priority is eliminating them.
Okay. Who to bring out with us? I'm bringing him because he's got the Beast Killer weapon. He can do a lot of damage, plus I need the levels. Give her to him, because he's going to be standing in the middle of things. So, well, no, that won't. I was thinking because of her formation, but he can't use her formation with her as an adjutant. I'm thinking I'm going to want Frederick. And Iscarion. This will give him access to backflip, as well as everything else. Grant him a heal, and gives him a stun. Damn it, phone distracted me. Alright, I think this will work. Alright, switching units during a mission. You can switch a deployed unit for a unit in reserve 3 times. Oh! That's cool.
Deploying for battle.
On my way. I've got it.
Understood. Very well.
Yeah, I'm not going to use my EP skills, not yet.
Understood.
I don't know why waste the EP this early when we're just fighting
Has been eliminated.
Next time.
generics.
Got it.
Moving out. Understood.
I've got it.
Deploying for battle.
Trying to think how I want to fight these biggins.
Very well. Understood.
Understood.
So like how when you pull out like this, they all look like little pieces on a war map.
Seize victory! Moving out. Very well. Understood. Very well.
Go deal with that.
Understood.
Send in Iscarion, try and
I've got it.
draw out the wolf. And he drew in the other guy too.
Go.
Haha, backflip!
Here goes.
And I didn't get a chance to use what I wanted to. I'm not happy about that.
All according to plan.
Here, a bit of
Try and
healing.
stun him.
Understood. I've got it. Got it.
Yeah, can you figure out what I want you to do?
Got it.
Get the hell out of there.
Understood.
Here, a bit of healing for you.
On my way.
Is that all you have?
I've got it. I won't miss.
Moving out. Very well. Bear
I'll
down.
deal with those guys. He's dead.
Here, a bit of
Again,
healing
just
for
keep
you.
dropping some heals.
Got it. Understood.
Scarion, go open that.
On my way.
I'll show
Aha.
you the fruits of experience. Here I go.
Got it.
And got
I'll take
whatever
this.
was in there.
I've got it.
Yet another foe defeated. Understood.
On my way. I've
The
got it.
enemy unit has been eliminated.
Here they come again.
This is our first assignment as the Blue Foxes. Let's make sure we don't lose focus.
Staying focused is my specialty.
Come on, let's make this quick.
Who else thought that was a really, really shitty line?
Form ranks, mount the defense.
Understood.
Drop a shield wall.
Very well. Here I go.
Flurry. Get him in the back.
I've got it.
Hit him with fantail formation, and
On my way.
Andreas is just sitting over there like a fucking weirdo. Get those guys.
Eliminated.
Damn,
On my
I don't
way.
want you to move there. I want you to go fight that guy.
All you have.
Form ranks. Forward. Understood.
This is bad. Understood.
How could I let this happen?
And of
coming.
course I lost a
My
character.
thanks.
Kind of.
I won't miss.
That all you've got? Very well. That's an attack. Rat.
And shit.
Here it goes!
Go. Don't let it happen again.
Thank you very much. Barely stand.
And we'll swap like that.
What was I?
Oh, I thought that would actually work.
I'll help you.
Apparently it doesn't work like that.
Here I go. My thanks.
Don't let it happen again.
Thank you. I needed that.
Don't let it happen again.
Thank you very much. I'll show you the fruits of experience.
The enemy has been eliminated. Deploying for battle.
Here, a bit of healing for you.
On my way.
I've got it.
Understood.
That all you've got? That's smart. I've got it.
You're not messing around. I'll take you down.
There we go.
Next target.
I have somehow figured out a way to do this.
Moving
Don't
out.
let it happen again.
That was a close one.
Here I come.
You call that an attack?
Understood.
Hit him like that. It'll definitely cause a burn.
Push forward.
I come!
Next target.
Deploying for battle.
Oh, thank God.
I can still improve after all these years.
I expected little in the way of fun, yet I was still disappointed.
I'm only glad that Yulden suffered minimal damage and can enjoy peaceful days ahead.
Indeed. Now, we had better return to Central Field. There may be news from the front.
A wonderful song by NoFX.
Trouble? I remain puzzled by the actions of the demi-humans in Westfield. What has driven them to slaughter like this? Forming swarms and attacking settlements in a coordinated way is simply not in their nature. And having fought a fair few of them now, I would also say it is beyond their intelligence.
Interesting. Do you mean to suggest that someone is manipulating them?
It's possible. We'll have to investigate further.
It's them again.
Clearly the guy over there in the hat and the mask is manipulating them.
At least we got those demi-humans under our control. It's a shame they weren't very useful. Not to worry, though. There's profit to be made from this yet.
The Blue Foxes eliminate a demi-human horde that had been launching violent attacks in Westfield. Left with suspicions regarding the horde's behavior, Andrea sends out a scouting party. It soon emerges that the attacks were instigated by Hattie Solbay of the Odd Wolf Thieves. This is reported to the Duke, who orders that the Oddwolves be put to the sword at once.
Say what you want about him, his design is
The
dope.
mercenaries of Eastfield are mobilized by the Lord's Council, and an army of 11,000 strong gathers at Tagaria Naval Base. The army is led by Alatane's Crown Prince himself, Ivan Gar Shatham. With the Imperial fleet looming ominously, the Alatanians prepare to face an imminent assault.
Does anyone else look at that picture and think that's really weird? They're at a naval base. You have a guy in full plate mail on a horse. And then there's all these like World War II battleships showing up. Like something just looks off.
The prince is expected to be king one day, and not only because he's the firstborn. His skills are unmatched, while the mark of the blessed affirms his right to the throne.
Then we shall do our utmost to be of service to him.
Because of Levi.
Yes. The fact that he has the mark makes me feel that Levi's spirit lives on in him.
Okay, so Levi was that kid who sacrificed himself for Andreas and Frederick at the beginning of the game, I think, which I'm This is my issue with your storytelling. We have not mentioned this kid once since then.
Well, his ascension to the throne is not set in stone, despite being the most likely candidate.
Are you hinting at something?
Not at all. The future is unpredictable. That's all I meant. Levi's unfortunate fate is proof of that.
True. We can but do our best to deal with what life throws at us.
I mean, who's waiting for the what's the term? The whole reveal that Andreas has been Levi this whole time, and Andreas sacrificed himself and I don't know, lived the life he wanted. He took up Andreas's name and is living as a soldier.
Got a second?
I don't know. I'm just throwing out a hypothesis. Here, your first mission as unit commander went well. Always knew you were good, but I'd never have guessed you'd end up being in charge. Anyway, I hear we'll be going after Hadi Solbay, the leader of the Ardwolves. He's a wily so-and-so. Don't be surprised if he susses out our plan and puts his own in motion. But hey, with your brains and the whole unit's brawn, who could possibly beat us? We're counting on you, Rias. Alright then. I'm gonna call this one here for now, and we will pick up here in the next one. I want to say, as always, guys, thank you so much for watching. Social media found down in the description below. Please remember to like, comment, not already, subscribe to the channel. Stay tuned more next time. Until then, my name's AJ Gell. This is Something Game Channel. I'm out.